Today we're diving into a tire that's earned a serious reputation across Europe and beyond, the Goodyear Vector 4Seasons Gen 3. If you've been wondering whether an all-season tire can genuinely handle whatever the weather throws at it, rain-soaked highways, icy morning commutes, and warm summer roads alike, this one deserves a close look. Let's get into it. The Goodyear Vector 4Seasons. Gen 3 was introduced in 2020 as the successor to the well-regarded Gen 2, and it brought some meaningful upgrades to the table. It's a premium grand touring all-season tire built for sedans, coupes, crossovers, and SUVs, and it comes in 75 sizes ranging from 14 to 20 inches. Speed ratings go from H all the way up to Y. Oz and every size carries the 3PMSF. The Three-Peak Mountain Snowflake certification, which means it's been officially rated for severe winter conditions. Three core technologies define what this tire is all about. First, there's Aqua Control, which uses deep V-shaped grooves and wide circumferential channels to pull water away from the contact patch fast. The result is outstanding aquaplaning resistance, consistently one of the best in its class. Second is Snow Grip, a dense network of 3D sipes throughout the tread that interlock with snow and provide secure traction on slippery surfaces. Compared to the Gen 2, Goodyear claims about a 5% improvement in snow handling, and real-world tests largely back that up. Third is the dry handling technology, a stiffer internal construction with reinforced crown and shoulder blocks that keep the tire's shape stable during cornering and high-speed driving. So how does it actually perform? In wet conditions, this tire genuinely shines. Independent tests from ADAC, OAMTC, Auto Build, and Tire Reviews consistently place it at or near the top for wet handling and aquaplaning resistance. In the ADAC 2024 all-season test, it earned an overall rating of good, the first all-season tire ever to do so in that test. Wet braking distances are above average, and the lateral grip in rain is strong enough to give you real confidence on slick roads. On snow, it performs well for an all-season tire. Short braking distances, solid traction from a standstill, and stable handling in bends. It won't replace a dedicated winter tire in extreme alpine conditions, but for typical winter driving in most climates, it more than holds its own. Where the Gen 3 falls short is dry braking. Across multiple independent tests, it consistently records stopping distances a couple of meters longer than the class leaders on dry asphalt. It's not dangerous, but it is a real and recurring limitation that every honest review acknowledges. Dry handling itself is actually quite good. Steering response is direct and the tire feels composed through corners, but that braking gap is something to be aware of. On the comfort and economy front, the Gen 3 is well balanced. Rolling resistance is moderate, contributing to decent fuel efficiency. Noise levels are marginally higher than the class leaders in lab tests. But in practice, the difference is barely noticeable. Tread life is a genuine strong point. The UTQG treadwear rating is 500, which is solid, and real-world owners consistently report excellent longevity. Goodyear backs it with a standard 5-year warranty. Pricing varies by size, but expect to pay roughly in the range of £80 to £130 per tire in the UK for common sizes, with a full set typically around €580 in Europe. It's positioned as a premium product, and it delivers on that promise in most areas. The ideal buyer for the Goodyear Vector 4Seasons Gen 3 is someone who deals with genuinely varied weather throughout the year, rain, occasional snow, and milder summers, and wants a single tire they can trust year-round without the hassle of seasonal swaps. If you do most of your driving on warm, dry roads and demand maximum dry braking performance, a dedicated summer tire will serve you better. But for 4-season versatility and confidence in the wet and cold, this is one of the strongest options in the market. That's the Goodyear Vector 4Seasons Gen 3, a tire that earns its premium price through genuine all-weather capability and impressive durability. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.